Hi, I'm Rod Tankerson from Rush Truck Center in Whittier, and there are over 100 reasons why you should do business with Rush Truck Center and myself. To start, we have well over 100 dealerships across the nation. But here at Whittier, our service bay has over 30 covered bays to service your truck. We also have uncovered bays. We also have locally a collision center that also has 21 bays to work on any kind of collision or insurance damage. So those are just a few reasons. Also, we sell the top brands of trucks in the nation: Ford, Isuzu, Hino, Peterbilt, International, and more. So today I'm going to talk to you about the Ford F550. It's a great truck, and for 2020, they've done a lot of great things to make this a production tool that you'll want to own. Now, if you noticed in our opening shot, we pulled up with an F550 that had a saw body mounted to the back of it. We do various applications, everything from saw bodies to dumps, van bodies, stake beds, all those type of things to fill your needs. There's some exciting things about the F550 for 2020. We continue to make the truck out of a military grade aluminum. So this isn't your tin can, Reynolds wrap type of aluminum. This is heavy duty stuff. However, it's made in such a way that it reduces weight, and we'll talk about those benefits a little more. It's very resilient to dents and damage, very easy to manage. Now, the F550 truck comes standard with halogen headlamps. The halogen headlamps are designed to give a bright light that's not blinding, however, gives good visibility to the driver. Even the lens on this truck is designed specifically to reflect and deflect rocks and debris from the road. Our trucks come with a tow hook in the front, so you don't damage the bumper or the undercarriage of the truck if you happen to get stuck in soft soil or you need to pull the truck out of a situation. Now, the F550 truck is designed so that the driver can check everything he needs on his pre-trip inspection with one glance. We have the coolant here. We also have the windshield washer fluid here. The batteries are here. Everything's within reach. Hydraulic fluid, the dipstick for the engine oil, and we also have a filter minder for the air filter. This is a Donaldson type air filter, and so we can look right away and see if there's any restrictions. A moment ago, I talked about the military grade aluminum and the advantages of less weight, strong body materials. Well, Ford, in all of their wisdom, did some great things with that weight reduction. For one, we put the weight savings where it counts. So we went and increased the brake size, also the axles, and all of the unsprung weight components have increased. This truck now has a front axle that is a third more capable than a couple of generations ago. Also, I want to mention that this truck has 19.5-inch tires and wheels. We did that on purpose. 19.5 is a very, very popular tire size. If you're out on the road or a job site and you happen to get a flat or have damage to your wheel, you won't have problems finding one. Most tire services will carry this tire at an economical cost to you. This truck was built for design and production. So this new third generation 6.7 liter diesel engine, we call it the Power Stroke because power is what you get when you press on the accelerator. It is 330 horsepower and 825 foot-pounds of torque. That's right, it's up from last year's model. 825 foot-pounds of torque. That's a lot of power to pull and to service any kind of vocational needs you may have. We accomplished that with a few things. There's new cylinder heads. There's also a new turbo that is made by Honeywell, designed specifically for trucks. It's one single turbo, so it weighs less and it performs better. Who could ask for more? So you're going to get more power, better fuel economy from this engine, and increased reliability. It also has a common rail fuel injection system, So all of those components work together to produce one heck of an engine. There's a lot of options available for this truck, but one of the things I think is cool are the lights, the LEDs in the mirrors. On the XLT package, you can even get the LEDs that shine forward if you need to see in front of the truck, or shine down at the foot of the door. And whenever possible, I recommend, for safety purposes, that you get the running boards here. Makes it easy to get in and out of the truck. Now the F550, as you've seen so far, is engineered to some of the highest standards of any truck on the market. There's a reason why we control 56% of the commercial truck market. Here's a little thing. It's a spring wear pad. This wear pad allows the springs to absorb wear here on the pad as opposed to this cast steel piece here. A lot easier to slide this off and replace it when needed. And it keeps the ride smooth and quiet. Right? We also have the Payload Plus upgrade package on this truck. Now that's a very important package in my opinion, especially if you're a tree guy and you have a chipper. Maybe you're a contractor and you're pulling a trailer, backhoe, skip loader, any of those type of things. You're going to want the maximum towing capacity. This truck with the Payload Plus upgrade package and the high capacity tow package will give you a gross combination weight of 40,000 pounds. This truck comes with a 40-gallon fuel tank, and you notice it's sandwiched right between the frame rails. It's going to be nearly impossible to damage this tank. This is a well thought out truck. Every component is tucked away, is made to be safe, and is designed to be productive. So a minute ago I mentioned the platform running boards. It's a safety item for sure. It helps you to maintain 3 points of contact while getting in and exiting the truck. So I always recommend that you order them. 1, 2, so even a big guy like me can safely get in the truck as I dance. 3. Another recommended option is the Power Equipment Group. The Power Equipment Group is a safety item as well as providing the driver with amenities. Power windows and door locks are standard in the Power Equipment Group. And if you think about it this way, when you had the old crank, you're driving down the road trying to crank the window, it's a safety issue. How many times did you jerk the wheel or move out of your lane because you were messing with the windows? This way, the driver can change any of the angles on the mirrors, lock the doors, unlock the doors, and adjust the window to his liking without taking his eyes off the road. This truck is equipped with a 10-speed automatic transmission. The transmission has 5 modes. So some of those modes include normal, economy. There's a mode for when you're in slippery conditions or wet conditions. There's a tow haul mode, and one more. In the 2020 F550, you also have tilt and telescoping steering, and it's been redesigned. It's very smooth acting. All of your controls are here on the steering wheel because Sync comes standard on the XL package. Sync is our Bluetooth system, which allows the driver to connect his phone and audio to the stereo of the truck, hands-free, which is very important these days. He can control right here on the steering wheel the volume, which media he's using, also the cruise control. He can answer the phone and hang up, all right here. So a very cool feature that we don't think about much, but is very needed, is whenever we turn on the windshield wipers, the automatic headlights come on as well. So our headlight settings, you can set this to automatic. When it gets dark, it'll come on by itself. Or if you turn on the windshield wipers, the headlights come on. Again, Ford, thinking about your safety and your productivity. When you option for the 6.7 liter diesel engine, you also will receive the exhaust brake. Now the exhaust brake helps to slow the vehicle down using the engine's power, and it saves as much as 30% of the wear on the brakes. What's nice about Ford's exhaust brake that's different than the competition is that it works in several modes. So you have the auto mode, which is what I prefer. It automatically applies the right amount of exhaust braking power, so you don't feel like you're lunging or riding the brake, and you're not off and on the brake pedal and accelerator pedal. So this is one of the ways it saves you the wear on your service brakes. It also has a manual mode where you can just turn it on and leave it on, and it would brake at maximum power. Again, if you're towing, this is a very, very valuable feature. Standard on the new F550 for 2020 are Ford's telematics. That also includes Ford Pass. That means we have a Wi-Fi modem built into the truck already. A valuable tool if you're out in the field and you're trying to communicate with your team. All of these things join together to make one heck of a truck, the F550 for 2020. And if you have me on your team, Rod Tankerson, as your salesperson, you know you're going to get a great deal, but also you're going to get over 30 years of experience putting the right truck application together for your needs. So remember, when you need a commercial truck, call Rod Tankerson. My friends call me Tank, and you can too. My number is 562-551-5020. That's 562-551-5020. Ask for Tank, Rush Truck Center, Whittier. Talk to you soon.